What's going on, guys? Payne here once again, and welcome back to my Manchester United career on FIFA 14. And as the snow began to fall heavily over Old Trafford, Manchester United geared up to take on their bitter rivals Arsenal in the Premier League. And as you can see by the league table, both teams are currently on an unbeaten run. If United were to win this, we'd be able to leapfrog Arsenal in the table and be top by just 1 point. Plus, we'd also be able to say that we put an end to Arsenal's good run of form recently in the Premier League. And as you just saw, United's starting 11 saw Kagawa and Wayne Rooney linking up once again. It's probably got to be my strongest starting 11 so far this season. We've got such a great fluidity about the team, good interchanges, some quick passing, some quality football, which has seen Manchester United go on an unbeaten run of form recently in the Premier League. I was kind of surprised once again that Arsene Wenger didn't choose Ozil to play this game to start it. I'm really surprised because over the last season as well, Wenger didn't even start Ozil. I'm really surprised. I mean, he's probably one of their best players that they've got, and he's starting out on the bench for probably the most important game of the season so far in the Premier League. But then again, it could be a tactical decision for Wenger. Or maybe it's just EA messing with us. It's just a glitch in the system after they signed him from Real Madrid, one of the best players on the team. As soon as the first whistle was blown, I wanted to get out there, try and get an early goal against Arsenal. The last time we played Arsenal at Old Trafford in the Premier League, I think we beat them 2-0. Ashley Young picked up a great goal. It curled that one around the goalkeeper, Szczesny. And so I wanted a repeat performance really in this one and to pick up those 3 points. But it just didn't seem to work out as half-time was approaching pretty quickly. Also, I thought that was a pretty cool set-piece tactic as well. Rio Ferdinand knocking it back in for Vidic, linking up with his partner in the back four for that corner. It just didn't work out for him at all. But half-time did approach. It finally came, and the game was still stuck at 0-0. Very tough one. It was always going to be this way anyway because it's a very massive fixture in the Premier League. It's very important, and both teams were going to be going hammer and tongs at each other. Come the second half, Vidal lobbed the ball over for Nani on the half volley. I really thought maybe that would have gone into the bottom corner. You can see a better camera angle here, how the ball was going to go into that bottom corner, but Szczesny just getting a hand there and knocking it over for a corner. And Kagawa swings that one in, looking for Vidic, who opens up the score in 57 minutes into the game at Old Trafford. United found themselves 1-0 up against Arsenal. I thought it was kind of a shame that the first goal had to come from a set piece, because I was hoping that Nani would have got that shot, that chance that he had, as you just saw with the half volley. It would have done his confidence all the best, seeing that he's homesick at the moment at Manchester United. And Nani, another opportunity just gone to waste, and he puts that over into the Stretford end. But we managed to hold in there for that 90th minute, and we do indeed put an end to Arsenal's unbeaten run. Manchester United continue theirs, and we also pick up those 3 points. Here is the league table. Take a look at that. Arsenal now find themselves in second position, 1 point behind Manchester United. Still very tight at the top there, but at least Arsenal now have 1 game lost in the Premier League so far. Awesome stuff, and I look to continue a good run of form. I know I keep going on about it, but this has to be one of the best seasons so far that I've had on FIFA 14 and FIFA 13 with Manchester United. We're just unstoppable at the moment. Our next fixture did see us playing away at the Craven Cottage against Fulham. This is the team that beat my United side to the Community Shield at the start of the season. They beat us 1-0 thanks to a goal from Ruiz. So I wanted to get a bit of revenge and take those 3 points off them in this game so they wouldn't advance any further up the league table. There's my start 11. Garay returns to the Craven Cottage after signing for Manchester United in the summer. Van Persie also returned to the team for United. I thought I'd give him a chance in the squad after some of you guys have been saying he should be starting, even though he's at that age now, but he should be given a chance at least to see out his career at Manchester United. And Fulham opened up the scoring, wasn't looking very good. I thought it was going to be another repeat performance from the Community Shield. I think it's pretty much safe to say that Fulham are my bogey team at the moment on FIFA 14. Williams put Fulham into the lead. There was 4 minutes added on before the half-time whistle could be blown. Nani centralising himself there and could pick out Valencia, who ran into the box in space and with a finesse shot killed that one round the goalkeeper. putting United back on level terms with Fulham on the 45th minute. He is a bulldog, Valencia. His performances for United at the moment are just sensational. I wouldn't change it for the world, and I'd hate to think that he would want to push for a transfer or want to leave come the January transfer window. I thought Fulham in the second half were going to make it 2-1 there, but De Gea coming out, managing to get a hand to that, knocking that out back into play. A nice little flick there from Rooney, picking out Valencia down that right wing, and he just took that one into the box, well, just outside the box, and found the head of the substitute Mandzukic, who made it 2-1 in the 76th minute. This is it now. We can run away with this game and pick up those 3 points. It had to be done. If there's an opportunity to get a goal from a crossing, you take it, because I want those 3 points, you know. But you'll be happy that that is the only cross that you'll see in this game against Fulham. Mandzukic again looking for his second goal of the game as we draw closer and closer to the final whistle. Nani, he did start this game for United. He made it 3-1, putting United 2 goals in front of Fulham in the 80th minute. Brilliant stuff. And I do think that starting Nani in all the games, seeing that he's currently homesick, I think it's kind of good, so that he can work through this horrible spell that he's going through at the moment of being homesick. And I just hope that he doesn't push for a transfer come January, when the transfer window reopens, obviously. But if he goes, he goes. Simple as that. Valencia had a cracking shot there. I really thought it was maybe going to hit the crossbar, and as you can see, better shot from the replay there, and it just curls over the crossbar. But at the end of the day, at the end of the game, Manchester United pick up a win against Fulham. I think that's revenge after they took the Community Shield off my team come the start of this season. So another 3 points, and we continue our good run of form. Both Darren Fletcher and Ben Amos accepted my new contract offer, which is great news. And there we have it, guys. It's official. Nani wants to leave Manchester United. He will be writing out his transfer request. His agent is going to push our board, and the board are going to push me to sell Nani because he is homesick. Kind of a kick in the teeth, really. And what's the betting he goes to a team like Arsenal or Chelsea, somewhere that is still in England. It's nowhere near Portugal. I did try and offer him a new contract again, but he's at that stage now where he is not open for negotiations. And also, it's in the news now, Nani finally demands a move away from Old Trafford. It's going to be interesting, the sort of teams that come in and bid for Nani now. I hope he doesn't go for something like 50 million. That would be a kick in the teeth. But as I mentioned a couple of videos ago, I don't want to lose him come January transfer window. I want to at least keep him on until the end of the season, because I'm sure if he does go in January, it's going to have some sort of effect on team morale. A player like Nani at the club that's helped us out so many times. But I suppose there's nothing you can do once he does force a transfer come January. It just doesn't give me enough time really to sign a big player to replace Nani, someone that could come in and just fill that position easily. But anyway, we'll see what happens. And even though Nani is demanding a transfer away from Old Trafford, he did start this game against City in the Premier League. It's unbelievable really how all of these big games have just been bunched together, and we're having to play them in the month of December as well, the busiest time of the Premier League season. City almost opened up the scoring so early on. It was a good job that Raphael was there and De Gea came out just at the right time to stop that from going into the back of the net. Nani with a great opportunity to maybe open up the scoring. I was almost ready to celebrate as it looked like the ball was going to creep into the bottom corner, but it just went wide. I did keep pressing City as much as possible. Mandzukic, great first touch, beating Thiago Silva. Then went to try and beat Clichy with a shot, but it just wasn't going to happen. He managed to deflect that one. It almost went out for a corner, but he kept that one in for City. Looking at the league table as well, there is no excuse for my United side not to come away with a good result against City. They find themselves in 5th or 6th position at the moment. They're not doing the best that they have been in previous seasons. So obviously they was going to be pushing for a good result out this one at Old Trafford, but they knew that this United side are in magnificent form at the moment, totally unbeaten in the Premier League. And Vidal had a chance on goal to open up the score, and it just went wide. I thought it was going to be the top corner. 30 or so miles away from Old Trafford at Anfield, Liverpool were level with Arsenal at half-time. It seems as though Arsenal are going downhill now after losing against my United side in that first fixture of this video. In the second half against City, Nani with another half volley. Such a great chance to open up the scoring. One of these days, he will score a great goal like that. That's if he's still at United when he does. But there's still time to improve on that opportunity. Nani chips the ball over the top of the City defence, picks out Rooney, who was inside the box. He was just offside. It wasn't going in anyway with another half volley as the ball goes into the Stretford end. We was getting closer and closer now to the final whistle. Was this game going to end 0-0? Mandzukic stealing the ball off Thiago Silva, runs it into the box. And what a mess. Seriously, what is going on with Mandzukic? He should have made that one count. It should be 1-0, but it went well wide of the mark. Nani could see Vidal in space, takes that one into the box and slots that one into the bottom corner. United 1-0 up against City with just seconds remaining of the game. Take a look at that replay. Vidal keeping his cool, staying composed. Nice little first touch, keeping it under control, and then just slots that one past the goalkeeper into the bottom corner, and that was indeed the final score. Vidal helping Manchester United to another successful win over their neighbours, Manchester City. Anyway guys, that is the end of this video. I do hope that you've all enjoyed. Do stay tuned for more. If you haven't done already, you can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. The links can be found in the description below, and I'll see you all in the next one.
I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.